Hi folks, it's Ivo here from Thundermist Lure Company, and welcome to today's cooking episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. Today I'm going to share a Thundermist recipe for a quick fish fry that is simple, easy, and absolutely delicious. Simple ingredients: salt, paprika, some oil for frying, some butter for frying, milk, egg whites, and panko breadcrumbs. And today we're going to cook up some walleye, but by all means use whatever your favorite fish is. And for the egg whites, I separated my own eggs. You can buy egg whites in a carton, whatever you prefer. Either way, you're good to go. Let's get started. First thing I like to do, rather than frying the fish whole, I found that if you cut them in chunks, they cook up so much better, quicker, and better. So I'm just going to cut mine in nice bite-sized chunks here. This walleye fillet is rather thick as well, so that's going to really help with the cooking. There we go. Now what I like to do is season my panko breadcrumbs. So into a bowl they go, and to the breadcrumbs I'm going to add my salt, pinch of salt, and also paprika. Let's get some paprika in there. Perfect. Mix them up. And my breadcrumb mixture is now ready for action. Okay, now we're going to prep the egg whites and milk mixture. So I'm just going to beat the egg whites together a bit here. And like I said, that's four eggs that I've separated. And yes, in Ontario here, we have milk in a bag. So I'm going to add only a little bit of milk, about half the amount of milk, even a little bit less than half of milk to your egg white mixture. So just a little less than half. There we go, that's perfect. And then you can whisk that together as well. And by the way, if you put too much milk, not to worry, you'll just have a thinner mixture. It's not a problem. So now we're going to get our fillets are ready. So we're going to just basically dip it in the egg white and milk mixture, and then into the seasoned panko breadcrumbs they go. So I'm just going to continue doing that with all of these chunks and get everyone covered up with the panko breadcrumbs. You could use regular breadcrumbs, of course. You could substitute if you don't have the panko, but the panko breadcrumbs just make for a nice, different kind of flavor, and they're a thicker crumb. So it just changes the texture a little bit. All right, so now that we've done all our prep work, it makes it easy for frying. I'm going to add just a little bit of oil, enough to cover the bottom of the pan. We're not going to deep fry this fish. We're going to more or less saute it. And what I want to do with the oil is now I'm going to add my garlic, and I'm going to cook that garlic for about 1 minute, then remove the garlic. Okay, you can see how this garlic is just starting to brown right now. I don't want to burn it, so I'm going to take it out right now. And if you use a whole clove of garlic, you could easily remove the garlic. This doesn't need to go to waste. Of course, you can put that aside and enjoy that later. But now what we're going to do is we're going to add a stick of butter, and we're going to add that to our oil, and we're just going to melt that butter, and then we're going to start frying. Okay, our oil and butter mixture is now ready. Now it's time to start frying. And a little tip with these breadcrumbs, I'm doing this right away, but if you have time on your hands, after you've breaded your fish, keep it in the fridge for an hour. The breadcrumbs will stay on much nicer. Okay, we're going to start adding our walleye. These fillets, some of these chunks are a little bit thicker, so they're going to cook a little longer, but these thinner pieces, they'll cook up a little bit quicker. So the oil and butter mixture is on medium high. I don't want it too high because you definitely don't want to burn the butter. The oil can take the heat, but the butter can't. So let's give these a turn. Starting to look good, and boy oh boy, I'll tell you, the minute you add butter to that oil, it's starting to really smell good, especially with that garlic. Okay, I've turned these a couple times. I also have a couple of the walleye cheeks here that I cooked up. Oh, it's looking good. Okay, these ones are a little thicker. You don't want to overcook the fish. That looks like that's done. Nice golden brown. Perfect. So there you have it, folks. A simple, quick, easy recipe These look amazing, and of course I'm gonna go for the walleye cheek first as the sampler. The cheeks are one of the best parts. Don't ever forget to take the cheeks out of the walleye. Absolutely delicious. I am going to be eating good tonight. A very distinct crunchiness, which is really, really good. Folks, I hope you get an opportunity. If you catch some fish, bring it home. Treat your friends and family to a nice simple fish fry. This is absolutely delicious, quick and easy. You're going to love it. I love it. I hope wherever you are, you get an opportunity to try it. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And as always, folks, until next time, good luck and good fishing.